Well, welcome to Idaho Today. We're beginning in our Flavorful Kitchen because, well, you may have heard this saying, eat with your eyes, right, Nikki? Okay, which means that your food should not only taste incredible, but it should also look incredible as well. And that's something I'm sure a lot of us want to achieve during the holiday season. Hence why we have the fantastic Chef Nikki with us here. Yay. All right, so how do we not only impress our guests with taste, but also with presentation?
Yes, so aesthetics are everything,
yes.
How it looks. So one of my biggest things is pops of color, pops of color, pops of color. So when you're
do we want color?
Just a little.
Okay.
Just a little.
Pops of color.
When you are doing your veggies and your side dishes, try to stay away from the monochromatic. So, you know, here I showed an example where you've got the zucchini with the Brussels, and it would totally lose itself if I didn't add the pops of the red onion. Okay. And then, you know, we've got the sweet potato over here, but what really makes this beautiful and stand out is the garnish.
Yes.
And so we have the pops of color, but then you want that extra flair from the garnish.
And so texture too, right? Yes. Because the rosemary and the parsley, they have different leaf shapes, and it's just, it's beautiful and really kind of separates that.
It really is, it's gorgeous.
Love it.
And so, you know, always offer the garnish. And then, you know, just keep it beautiful, pops of color. And then, you know, you have this here, but oh gosh, I'm gonna make it go to waste. So then we can go over to our table settings.
Ooh, yes.
You wanna zhuzh up your table setting.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, you could just add this right in here, and it just gives it that pop of flair and prettiness, and then you're not wasting.
I'm going to point something out too, because I know we don't have smell-o-vision. I talk about it all the time here, but that is such a big part of your culinary experience, right? Is smell. And with the, I know, it's amazing, and I'm smelling it here while you're putting it on the napkin. Can you imagine as a guest when you sit down at a table, you're starving, the house smells of delicious holiday food, and then all of a sudden you get also with
all
you this, all your senses involved, and you smell just that rosemary, right, sitting right there on the napkin. I mean, that's just, it's just another part of the incredible experience. Really the wow factor,
the
right?
wow factor.
Okay.
So more wow factors are, you know, get just a really affordable, Trader Joe's has a really affordable flower bouquet. Albertsons has $5 bouquets as well. Just get a beautiful vase. PBS gave me this one as a gift. And so just stick this in there, and it's beautiful. And then you've got, you know, different centerpieces, dollar store finds. You know, Chargers have dollar stores. I loved thrifting, and so, you know, this was like 50 cents. I think these were like, you know, 4 for maybe 75 cents, and then these platters. And then always add height on your table. So again, with texture, you also want different heights, levels.
Yeah, different levels. You want to kind of maybe elevate something. This is such a brilliant idea. And I like the idea of the thrifting for the holiday season. Not only, I mean, I think a lot of people think, oh, thrifting, I'll do that for possibly a unique gift that I can't find for somebody. But also, I mean, wow, the steals and finds you can find for your place settings. And your table, and unique pieces too, right?
And it's fun for the kids. If you, you know, you give your kid $1 and you send them in there, and you're like, what could really make our table pop? They love it, and they bring it back. And that's why I love having the kids involved in our table settings as well. So we like to teach etiquette as well at our house. And so there's the right and left model. So, you know, people are like, oh, I don't know where the fork goes or the spoon goes.
Or you sit down awkward at like a nice fancy dinner party, and then you just kind of look around the table and go, okay, now who's using what utensil here? Right? You don't want that moment.
You start outside in, and then, you know, the spoon is S-P-O-O-N. So there's 5 letters, and that's R-I-G-H-T, right hand. So if it's 5 letters, it goes on the right side. If it's 4 letters, it goes on the left side. So glass, G-L-A-S-S, here. If you didn't want your napkin ring here and you wanted it off to the side, napkin ring, R-I-N-G, it's 4, it goes on the left.
Okay, this is brilliant. I love it.
Right, left. So kids, you know, not only are they putting the L's and whatnot, but now it's for the table setting too.
I like how you said, you know, have the kids help set the table setting, because then they're learning that etiquette. I'm gonna nickname you Emily Post. Nikki Emily Post, you all here.
Love
making sure that, I know, me too, that we're also having that wonderful experience, really kicking up the holiday vibe, if you will. The festivities, if you will, by the introduction of a little bit of etiquette there too. And with the thrifting, by the way, one of my favorite things to look for are vases. Yes, there's so many unique different pieces. I love it. Okay, so Nikki, if people want more information, because in addition to this fantastic I don't know, what do you want to say?
Ambiance.
Ambiance that you have set here in the Idaho Today kitchen that I personally don't want to go away because it just feels so lovely. You also have great recipe ideas. You do meal prep. Where do people go to find you?
Find us at easypeasykitchen.com. That's with Z's as in Z, easypeasykitchen.com. And we're just so excited to help people
get ready for the holiday season.
Get ready for the holidays and all things food. Yes.
Okay, Nikki, thank you so much. Absolutely beautiful. Love it, everyone. And seriously, those herbs, love it. Not only going to cook with them, but they're going to make that table just smell so fantastic. Yeah, hand that on over, my friend. Okay, everyone, stick around. We got a lot more to come right here on Idaho Today right after the break.